Good morning or good afternoon, depending where you are in the state, this beautiful USA. Today, we're welcoming day 2 of Power Week. I love it. I love it. I love it. We're excited, so excited because today we are live on Zoom. For those who are connected with us, are able to view live our special powerhouse speakers speaking and engage with a lot of great information that we could actually incorporate or put in action into our daily business or personal life. Outside of that, for those who have an opportunity to connect with us, you could also view this in our YouTube channel, Jaffa YouTube channel. And a link will be shared at the ending of this session where you could review it, play it, and take some notes. And if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. My name is Luz Mercedes Miller. I am the regional manager here in the General Market USA. And today we're going to dive deeper and deeper into what we're going to be sharing in our Power Week Day 2. It's all about connection. It's all about confidence, all about community. That's right. Building that beautiful, wonderful Jaffa community. It's allowing us to boost that energy and allowing us to find a way to connect with others and let them know that Jaffa is still here. I say it all the time. We're alive and going and growing. And as long as you're speaking about Jaffa, as long as you're passionate about what you're saying, others are going to ask, what is it that you're doing? What can I do to be part of that beautiful, beautiful, exciting venture that you're in? And because of that, we continue growing. So, with that being said, I am going to say thank you so much for the beautiful team. This is for all of our consultants, for those who shared their amazing posts in our Jafra Power Week channel that we have, actually, our chat group that we actually have. If you're not part of the chat, please do share with other consultants. This is the platform where everyone gets to share everything that they're doing, the excitement of who they're speaking to, what they come across as far as an excitement or win throughout the day, and they share it on a weekly and on a daily post. Others were able to see, like, share, and then comment also, and encouraging those that have posted their activity in our chat. So let's keep growing and let's keep shining. And with that being said, our lucky winners will be put in a beautiful wheel that I'm going to share live later on today after our powerhouse speaker does speak and tell us a little bit about why we're here today. And with that, if you see the post that we have Sandra Farrington, we have Belinda Carr, Cara Boyer has said, Lenora has said, Sarah Hipples, and not only that, continue. If you posted something today, you will be included in our raffle for tomorrow in our Power Week Day 3. But let's keep this going because there's a lot of exciting things that we would like to share. And with that being said, our Power Week Day 2, the power of the products. Why we love it, what makes it special, how to use it. And our powerhouse speaker, Rachelle Varnes, has been sharing with us such these amazing, beautiful flyers with the products, telling us how to use it, the ingredients, and a lot of great things that we will love to hear from Rachelle. I am so excited that she's here with us and she's able to explain it more in depth and tell us what is it that works and how we could actually utilize that information that she's sharing with us. So let's continue getting together in the sense that Rachelle, she's going live. And with that being said, I'm going to kick it off to Rachelle. Rachelle, are you here with us?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, I could hear you loud
Okay,
and
good.
clear. Let's go,
Good.
beautiful. It's all yours.
All right. Well, everybody who's been in Jaffa for, at least maybe 25 or 30 years remembers that we had a book called It's All About the Products. And as a new-ish consultant back, a long time ago, that was like my handbook that I kept in my back pocket almost, and I took it to parties and shared it with my consultants. There's power in knowledge. There's just something that gives you confidence, something that gives you, this basic knowledge of how the products work together and how important that is for our business, because our business is all about our products. So I felt like I needed to have that information back. And so that put me on a quest, although I've always done flyers and different things like that. But focusing on products was, I think, my goal of putting as many products out there, not the whole book, I'm not going to do that, but those things that everybody talks about and that are important and that sell. Clients are interested in it when you are talking about products and you're showing them the things that you really love. It's nice to have something to say about them that is interesting, and you can kind of find the link for their needs by knowing about the product and weaving it through the ingredients and how the product affects your skin. What's good for this person, maybe not so good for this person, and you start opening up all those avenues that Jafra has for us already with their skincare. So just lately, we did the BioLab, and I'm trying to think how many pieces are in the BioLab, but I gave a page to each of those. Number one, because BioLab is so current in, beauty speak. If you get connected with the beauty world online, BioLab is right on target for what people are looking for. And I look at it as kind of an add-on thing. But when it was introduced, I didn't quite understand everything about it because I couldn't. We didn't have the It's All About the Products book so that I can see how I can talk about it. So I put the pages together for that. And how they work is, or for you, what you would want to think about when you're looking at these pages is finding the words that are comfortable for you. So having a language that kind of romances, so to speak, the client consultant relationship in falling in love with their products, because when they do, they will reorder and they will buy more and they become fans like we all are. We are in love with the product. We talk about it all the time. I was telling Liz the other day that, when we get together, it's amazing that we talk a lot about products. If you talk to somebody, you're having a phone call with them, all of a sudden we're just opened up into all these products. And this is the world that we want to bring our clients into. So I'm sharing with y'all these BioLab products, but I add in other things as well. So Luz found my royal jelly one. And of course, then Jafra, I saw the slides that we had, and those are good too. I love all of it. This right here talks a little bit about the ingredients. And if you're not sharing it with clients, you don't have to, because these are basically set up for you as a consultant. So just kind of looking at one of those, if you have it on the screen here, with the royal jelly, we talked about kind of an opening line when you look at royal jelly milk balm moisture lotion. And of course, this is the original. It kind of makes it sound interesting just looking at that opening paragraph, which is, for nearly 70 years, which is true, a legendary formula has set the gold standard for skin nourishment. If you only pull one sentence out of there that you remember and that you talk to everybody about, you can pull it out of that first paragraph. But if you want to know more about that product, you go on to what makes this treatment special. And this is a theme that I'm running throughout all of these pages, is what's so special about it? How do the ingredients benefit? Because we talk about key ingredients. You don't have to get down into the weeds with all the ingredients, but there's key ingredients, and why we as consultants love that that ingredient mixture, because we also have experienced the product for so long that we have something to say about it. We have the ability to pass that along to our clients, to bring them closer to us so that we can talk about regiments that they might want to use during the week and how we integrate all these products into it and why it makes sense to us. So then it goes on on these pages, the supporting ingredients that help make that key ingredient better. And that's where we kind of break down into just a few ingredients, talk about it in a way that you could repeat it back to your clients without, again, getting into the weeds and getting into, science you don't really want to get into because I would never remember it anyways. But I like to have those key points. How you use it, that's definitely the most important thing, is how you use it, when you use it in your regimen, how you add it into it, how you can take it out of it and use it seasonally. However it is that your client leads you through during your conversations is how these pages are set up. Then once you've gone past that point, why you love the product or why you're going to love the product is listed at the bottom of the page. And these are like a study guide, but they're also kind of a tool for you to use before you go in to talk with your clients, to have them on hand. It's okay for your clients to read them. There's nothing on there that's just so in the weeds that would confuse them. I think we've simplified it a little bit where it's just extremely interesting to people who love skincare like me. So next to this, on this slide that you're looking at, we have the Royal Jelly Milk Balm Moisture Lotion, which is our original formula. And then the Royal Jelly Body Complex, which is part of that collection that we're doing right now. And that collection has key products in it besides the Royal Jelly Milk Balm Original, which we all love, the Royal Jelly Body Complex. And it is an important product because we've used it in its same state. It hasn't changed its formula. And I don't think it's even changed its container over all these years. It kind of looks the same as it did when it first came out. It's a fantastic product. It brings clients in. And here you have some things to talk with it. So prior to going out and talking to a party or a group, or maybe you're just out having coffee with somebody, you have information at your fingertips that you can read ahead of time and study and talk to each other about. And if you're a manager, you can talk to your consultants about it. Product knowledge is something that we can't get enough of, at least for me. So I did break into a few other products. I love Jafra's lip products. And I think that how I look at these sheets is that you do, again, have something to say about the lip care. It's phenomenal. Jafra is way out ahead of so many companies because I read the beauty news all the time. And these products are spot on, the perfectly placed product. It's little things that you talk about. So perhaps somebody's not interested in skincare. Are they going to be interested in color? Because we got a lot of that, and it's all really good. I put 2 pages together for the Jafra Lip Studio, and y'all can use that all you want, like have parties, call it the Lip Studio, and have your products out there and talk about them. The information that's on the Lip Studio flyer is greatly reduced, but it still has lots of good information in it. I didn't get into a lot of it that I do with skincare, but it's still things that you like to talk about with color. And color parties or color get-togethers are usually a lot of talking between each other, and that's where parties get chatty, is when you bring out the color. because that's when people really engage with trying things on, whether they put it on the back of their hand or put it on their face. It's interesting. And what these are doing here is giving you some language to talk about when you need something to say or you want to explain what a product is. Um, does anybody have any questions on that? Did we have any questions, Liz, before I move on to the next part of it?
You're getting a lot of kudos. They're amazing. You're getting a lot of thank you so much for sharing. And I know they've been with you for several years, and the fact that we're here to explain it to the audience, to our consultants, allows everyone else to have that opportunity to view what you've been sharing for a few years. But thank you, Rachelle.
All righty. Well, since that's kind of the layout and how you're going to use these sheets, and remember, it's product knowledge, product sharing, and language. And I, as you can tell, I like to talk a lot, but Jafra did train me to talk a lot. Having something to say that has the language is a little bit more romanced because we're bringing people to our table to fall in love with Jafra. So we kind of put that in the forefront. And you're saying things that make people love what you're doing in the product. Now, on this next one, the Gather and Glow Challenge, and y'all know that I like little games because I am the queen of props. I come from a long line of consultants that used flip charts and all our catalogs. They were always integrated into our parties or our get-togethers or our one-on-ones. The Gather and Glow Challenge is actually focused on consultants, so it's kind of a leader share, but I believe that you can also integrate that into things that you do with your clients, or maybe you have a group of clients that you're always in touch with that are on your Facebook page, or perhaps they're somewhere. But anyway, you want to connect with them. The Gather and Glow Challenge is about being a good consultant. You're going to push out there all the good feelings and all the good feels that you get back from, the exchanges that you have with clients. And with the social media thing being such a big deal, this can be integrated into that. But what are the reasons that you are connecting with people? What do you put into your brain first as you're thinking about them? And that is where these questions come in. Who can you share a smile with today? And who could use a little pick-me-up today? These are just little flames that kind of get you fired up to call your clients, to get people together, to go have coffee with your friends, to get socialized in person. And you could literally do that online. Maybe you can connect with somebody through texting or however people are doing it online. I'm not the perfect person on that, but the pictures that you see, this little square, how this is working for me. I sent this to my consultants and kind of urging them to get together with people for the right reasons. Jafra always comes up in our conversations because, it's integrated into our DNA at this point. So we do get together, but every person that you come in contact with during this period, you can write their name on this little sheet here and, talk about Jafra a little bit. Maybe not a lot. And even if you don't, put your name on there because you're connecting with people. We're forgetting to actually get out there and talk to people or connect with them on the phone or find a group that you invite them into. Jafra groups were our social meeting place for many years. I mean, it's been, for me, over 40 years. And I think our new consultants with right now may not feel as comfortable with connecting with people on a one-to-one basis, and getting them into their circle. Because once you get people into your circle, you build your friend uh, uh, kind of your friend circle, and it's these people that are your first line of Jafra connections as well. So that's what the Gather and Glow is about. One of the things I think about when I see the Gather and Glow is I sometimes have problems with getting people to connect during, like, if we have three people together, two I know very well, and the third person not as well. And I don't know if y'all had ever saw the little game that I had, and I'll share that with you in this group. It was called Roll the Dice, which was a self-care small talk that had to do with everything Jafra, basically. We didn't much talk about Jafra on it, but it had this little game where you could roll dice, and then you ask a question of the next person's. It's kind of an icebreaker sort of thing, but it's very skincare and makeup focused. These little prompts help you in your career as a consultant to make those connections, because the longevity of your business is reliant on people and bringing new people into your group and continuing that journey through your entire career. That is really what we do. So, on top of the uh, product knowledge sheets, I've kind of thrown in a few of these other things so that you can connect. And with that, almost alone, you're going to increase your business, you're going to increase your circle of friends, and you're going to talk a lot more about Jafra with everybody. But anyways, if you have any questions, let me know. I don't want to take over too much of Luz's time, but
No, you're
this
doing
is how
great.
you. Oh, thank
Rachelle,
you.
I love
Yes.
this. If we look at the top header, it says beauty together, right? Celebrating shared
Yeah.
beauty experiences, caring hearts, led with kindness and compassion, right?
Yes.
Sparkle daily. We're looking at find joy in every moment. I love the themes that you have on the top. How do
Yeah.
you utilize that part? All the themes that you
Well,
have here.
well, one way that you can is it's empowering to yourself to see yourself in that uh, perspective. Uh, that you are a person who's like a friend magnet, and how much people nowadays, especially with the division of human connections because of social media, we don't know each other in the same way, and people are searching for that. They really want that. So your career in Jafra just doesn't have this one dimensional, here's a catalog and I want to share it with you. You are building friendships, and you're building communities within your network that give people purpose. So, like you say, beauty together. It's the subject we all like to talk about. You know, that's an easy one. Caring hearts, just absolutely giving your heart out there, and letting people see you and them as themselves, and finding connections. That's part of the job. How do I connect with this one person? Jafra is fantastic for this. You know, I've had a box business before where, it was in a shopping center. And the one thing that I made sure that I did for at least half of the day was to be up in front of the shop and connecting with people. It's no different to do these little businesses either. You have to spend half of your time bringing people to your circle, even though you don't have, a box business where people can come in the door. You have a little micro business that these kind of things are extremely important, because it is the magnet that brings them in. Your heart to their heart. So you find feel good moments. You talk about makeup. You find the perfect lipstick for them. You empower people. You inspire people, and you shine. And I think that sometimes we aren't thinking all the time that because it's not, it doesn't have a price tag on it, but it carries the weight of most of what we do. We're bringing people in, and you can see that in these leaders that we have in Jafra. If you ask them about their business, ask them how they go about it, they have such a caring heart. And it is the beauty of this type of business is that you're not being managed by somebody else. You are bringing this to the table and people come into your circle. So it's important. There you go. So I'm trying to think here. There was one other thing that I was hoping to share with you. I think I didn't put it on here. Jeffra's new slides that they have been doing just recently, like they did that one for the royal jelly yesterday. Oh my gosh, I think that they are connecting in the right way when they talk about products right now. So really bring that into this circle too of product knowledge and the circle of what you share because they're good for posts and things like that. Let them know that we need more of these things. So they're important. And it's nice to have a company presence on that sort of thing because we are sharing a lot of information over social media. So the person to person contact thing is important, but also the other. So Luz, I want to thank Jeff for doing that. Was that something you put together or did they put that together? Luz?
Your voice isn't coming through.
Oh my goodness. Let me see. Can you hear me now?
No, we can hear Rachelle. We can't
Can you hear me now?
Luz.
Okay, here we go.
Now we can hear Luz.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Not a problem. Thank you for saying that. Okay. So
did you put that together,
these flyers? No, I did not. These are flyers that were created by Jafra that was actually shared for us. Some of us do receive it by email, by text messaging. So we could then share and pass it along for everyone.
Yeah.
Luz, your voice went out again. You said pass it along for everyone.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, great content. Yes, I apologize, internet too. Yes, so Jafra creates this on a weekly basis, on a promotional basis. You receive it by email, or you will receive it in a text message that allows you to share and see what's up to date and what's going on with Jafra. I love it, and it coincides exactly what you're sharing with us, Rachelle.
Yes, yeah, I love it, and I think that in the past we've kind of lacked that. That was what I was kind of filling in the gap for that. But I'm all for anything the company produces. I think that they have all the tools that make things look so nice. I loved it, and just hope that we see more of it so you can pass that along to them.
Definitely will. And the fact that we have in this special exclusive promotion, it's really hot. Very, very hot. I actually have I have the royal jelly with me right now here. Just beautiful. Just looking at it itself. Look how big it is. Look at the size. Big. Yes, definitely. So in this exclusive offer is all for consultants, okay? It's we have a couple of days, 2 more days. Today's the 10th. So 3 special editions Royal Jelly Milk Bombs, which is the original formula, like you were mentioning before, and it's a 6.7 ounce, and 1 special edition Royal Jelly Milk Bomb, 3.3 ounces, and 1 special Royal Jelly Body Complex. And best part about it is you have the flyers that you put together for us to share and then promote and let everybody else know pretty much what we have in place for this particular couple of days for this week. I'm loving it. Rachelle, I would just want to thank you so much for being here with us. It's been an
You're
honor
welcome.
to have you here. It's amazing the information that you've shared with us, especially that gather and glow with hearts. Love that in the flyers. You had a lot of great comments, a lot of great compliments as you were speaking from your peers. They love the tools. They said it's so easy to share with the clients, especially for the prospective clients. They love the Gather and Glow challenge. It's a great way to bring people together. They also said they love you. And they love the
Oh,
fact that they're helping everyone else in our business to see what we have in such a symptomatic way of sharing and having that product knowledge information in front of us. So it's very good to know that you're sharing this with us. So thank you so much, Rochelle.
you're
They're
welcome.
they
You're welcome.
they're fascinated. It's a great thing. I've come across it as I was seeing it in our Jafra leaders chat, and I said, "Whoa, this is great! I'm loving it." And I'm glad that we had the opportunity to share it here in Power Week and for everyone
Thank you.
else to see it. So thank you
Thanks.
very much, Rochelle.
You're
Rachelle
welcome.
Varnes,
Yeah.
all the way from Texas. How's it like in Texas today? Good? Everything's great out there?
Well, it's sunny out. I had a leak in one of my air conditioners, so I have a crew here working on the air conditioner today. So yeah, it's beautiful outside. It's not raining. It's not too hot. It's beautiful. It's just gorgeous here.
Thank you so much. And sorry to hear about what's going on there. I'm glad that you have somebody
Yeah,
working on that right now. I know
yeah,
it's been for a couple of days, but I'll
yeah.
tell you this. Your commitment and the fact that you're here with us with all that's happening in the background shows us a lot of how dedicated and how passionate you are in your business in Jafra. So thank you,
Thank you.
Rochelle. Rochelle
Thank you.
Barnes.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank
Barnes
you.
here from Texas, all the way, sharing with us exactly what we have. So, with that being said, today is the day 2 drawing. We want to thank everyone that I spoke about in the beginning, that I gave everybody else that shout out for posting in our Power Week chat that we have available. So let's see who are the wonderful people that are going to be winning that and what are they going to win. I will say this: yesterday we actually had Rochelle that won one of each of these items that you see here. You will be receiving it at the end of the week. Excuse the word raffle, but I'm going to stop sharing right now because I am going to actually share with you who is the wonderful person that's going to be winning that raffle. And where is it? Where is it? I'm going to see where we can actually share with everyone and continue posting, ladies and gentlemen. It's an amazing way to work with everybody else that's out there. Okay, here we go. Thank y'all. Here is the spinning wheel. We got Debbie Yingling that we have in here, Sarah Hippo. All right, this wheel's going and it's getting and it's growing. All right, who is the next person that's going to be winning for Power Week? Oh, I just mentioned Sarah Hippo. Thank you so much, Sarah. You're going to be actually winning that product that I just showed was Jaffa product. It's amazing. It's great. I just want to share with everyone else. Thank you so much for connecting with us. It's been such a wonderful week, wonderful experience. And tomorrow we're going to continue because we have our Power Week Day 3. And who's going to be our Power Week Day 3 powerhouse speaker? And that is going to be our Michelle Ainsworth, our supervisor from Utah. She's going to speak about the sponsoring opportunity. I just saw a recognition as she's one of the top 3 in the nation as one of our supervisors for bringing in and inviting others into Jafra, the business from last month. So I just wanted to say it's going to be exciting and continue sharing. And thank you all. It's going to be in the same channel, same platform that we are at 12 noon in the Eastern, 9 a.m. that we're looking at in the Pacific time. So thank you. Speak to you then. Have a great day.